the defense was able to travel. How confident are you that it's able to travel to Northern Iowa?
Well, I mean, I hope it does. Definitely needs to. Our transition defense was not very good the other night, but I hope it does. I mean, a lot of it is, predetermined, I guess, by our players and what their mindset's going to be. And, Valpo the other night got loose in transition way too many times. And hopefully we don't do that against Northern Iowa.
Is that mindset something that you have to worry about every game when it comes to playing defense, the way you guys have been?
Every day. Your mindset is every day, whether you're playing basketball or not. I mean, it's every day.
Now, this game starts, I believe, the second half officially of the Valley play. Looking back at the first half of things, what have been the major takeaways? What do you guys need to work on moving forward?
To already have won 3 on the road is good. I think that gives you a chance to be in the discussion. But for me, I just think what we have to get better at is being more consistent, and not picking and choosing when we're going to do certain things. And for this group right now, that's defending. So that's what we need to get better at. Like I mentioned, we gave away about, I think with 8 minutes to go in the half the other night, they had 13 points and we gave them 5. So they should have probably had about 8 points. So we just got to try to tighten those things up.
Does it surprise you that the team's working this well right now? I mean, it's kind of thin right now still, but
I don't know. I don't know how well they're working. I think that I'm definitely pleased with the leadership. I think Krecklow and Jared Dixon have really stepped up to the plate, along with Josh Webster, leadership-wise. I think I'm pleased with that. But we can play a lot better. I don't think we're playing well. Our offense the other night was pretty bad. And then again, our defense could have been a little bit better. The reason the points are low is because the possessions are low. But we still got to clean some things up.
Game on the line at the end, Keandre Cook, that's your go-to guy right now, right?
Well, I think he's our best one-on-one player. When we throw the ball to Tulio, he gets double teamed. Cook is a fantastic free throw shooter. He can create his own shot. He doesn't need a play. He's a good guy to have late in games. I was pleased the other night that he didn't settle for the jumper when he could have. And obviously, he's a guy who wants the ball in that situation. I don't think he gets nervous. He doesn't get nervous. He's too cool to get nervous. I mean, he's just so quiet. I mean, he probably doesn't even realize, what the normal person would realize. So he is a guy who, when the game is on the line, I don't think it's a secret. That's probably who we should give the ball to.
You mentioned Ryan Krecklow being one of those leaders. At the beginning of the season, he was kind of scoring, doing pretty well. Now he's kind of backed off on scoring, but he's racked up some assists. He's had more assists in the second part of the season so far than he did at the beginning. Yeah. Talk about how that leadership, how he's adjusted whenever he's not scoring to be able to get those assists.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been probably one of the things that I've appreciated the most is him, because his shots now are few and far between. He is a senior. I'm sure he wants to score, but he's doing what's best for the team. And his defense the other night was fantastic. His decision-making has been good. When he's locked in mentally, we're good. I mean, he's been we give an MVP of each game, and he's won it the last 2 games. And I don't even know if he scored a bucket. He made 2 big free throws the other night, the end of regulation. When his mind is right, we're pretty good. And when his mind isn't right, then we're just not as good. But he'll start to make some shots. Right now, the pace that we're playing, there's just not a lot of shots available. But I mean, I'm as happy about his play probably more so than anybody right now.
How pumped up do you guys get when you see him guarding like a 7'1" guy and giving him problems?
I just think it's culture. That's what gets me excited. That's just a culture of what we're trying to build, and to have a senior buy into that. I guess I'd get excited over that for sure. Some other guys are doing a good job too, but when a senior does it, it carries a little bit more weight. It does.
How frustrating is it for Tulio right now? He seems to be at the top of scouting reports now, and
yeah, I think it's just a new territory for him. I mean, when you get those awards, newcomer of the week and all that stuff, you got to mentally be prepared for the other team's best shot. I think he was frustrated 2 games ago. He was not as frustrated against Valpo though. He's starting to understand now that, hey, I've got to do things to open it up for other people. He handled the double team great the other night, but we've got to get him going again if we want to try to fix our offense. And a lot of his stuff is stuff that he goes and gets on his own. And sometimes with the pace of the game, the way we're playing right now, it's just not a lot of opportunities for him. So we've got to try to figure out a way to get him going.